Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned, Albino plays and voices the Ace Attorney Trilogy, episode 27. I am so ready for this case to be over. It needs to be over now, please. Let's go over here. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gant.
And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there is anything missing.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal?
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Ah-ha-ha! Righto, my boy! How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, righto?
Von Karma.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean.
They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets! Can't stand them! But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the Chief of Detectives' trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Oh, whoops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the Chief of Detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Designed by the Chief of Detectives, hey? I was wondering, could you take a... Oh, so I'm through with that stuff. Through. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. Let's examine the Chief. Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the Chief of Police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. Alright. Half-written document. Well, let me look at it. What does it say, man? There's so much evidence. Date lost, name, ID, 5, meh. He didn't write that. He wouldn't mess up his own ID number. His ID number starts with, like... What is it? Oh, it does start with 5, but then he wrote 9 instead of 8. Yeah, that is not Detective Goodman's handwriting at all. Okay, yeah, somebody is, like, dressing up as him and, like, doing stuff. I'm pretty sure it's Jake Marshall, man. Back to investigating the police department crime scene. Okay. Is there anything more that I should present you with? Well, he says he's through, so... that's fine. Let's go back to the entrance, then. Oh, he's not here! Criminal affair... oh, we just came from there. Guard station. There's no one here still! Why can't I go anywhere? They say go find Detective Gumshoe. Well, where the hell is he? Oh, you're still here. We've already talked to you about everything. High Prosecutor's Office? There's no one here either! There's nowhere to go! And we already talked to you about everything. We don't care. Don't care. Hey, what should we do? You're a 16-year-old scientist. You should know. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I know you're going through a tough time with all these rumors. You're even in the defendant's chair. There was that business with him not reading that officer's report. Oh, about the killing at the police department, right. The chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Hey, what should we do? That thing. Just go to the police department. The evidence room, was it? Yeah, I just tried. The friggin' guard room, there's no one in there. They won't let me in. What do you want from me, man? I don't have the ability to do any of these things. I hate this shit. It's so annoying. What if I show you Goodman's lost item report? Could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, but I don't know what that is. Ask Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, I don't know nothing. That's right, we still have that steak lunch. Who is this supposed to go to again? Oh, for putting Officer Marshall in good mood, that's right. Pointless. Pointless. Nothing else to examine, we already examined. They want me to go to the evidence room, but there's no way to get into the evidence room. And I've already talked to everybody. So I don't know what you want from me. I truly do not understand. Go to the police department entrance. Let's examine you. No. The patrolman is saluting the other guy. Yeah. How many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 20 for the left, but nowhere near that for the right. What? Okay. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody even slightly cares. This thing looks busted. Hey, look. I'm in the criminal affairs department. Hey, look. You actually can't even get to, like, the guard station from here. So I don't understand. Oh, already talked to you. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside. Ah, well, the dancing Blue Badger, TM, is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely. It's cutting-edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then you'll give her nightmares. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Yeah, tidy. Detectives don't spend a lot of time with their desks. You don't say. What are you doing over here? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
I know, the killer used a cassette tape. What a crafty trick! That gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age.
Dude, Von Karma got demoted. He got out of jail, but he's also, like, you let him be a detective now. Oh, he's writing a novel. There is nothing to do unless I present a bunch of random shit to you. Have you seen my attorney's badge? God, you can't sit. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. I already examined the Dancing Blue Badger. So what are you talking about? Can I give you this? Can I give you... give you this? Damn, he won't even look at that. If he was gonna look at anything, it would have been that. Fine, forget it. Alright, I'm gonna examine the Blue Badger. Still riding around. Speaking of dancing, I've been dancing around. Yeah, you don't say. Can I take out his batteries? Oh, we just, you know, have the same dialogue that we've already had before. Bam, 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 bam. From here, we can go to the guard station. Guess what happens? Nothing! 'Cause I've already examined all this shit. You know, you would think that since I have Bruce Goodman's ID number, or ID card, that I could just get in here. But no, someone has to be on duty. Ah, where the hell is Detective Gumshoe? Where the hell is Hey, have you seen Goodman's Lost Item Report? Didn't I already try to do that? Oh, I did. Sorry, I'm out of it. I don't know what to do right now. There's nothing to examine. You already did this shit. Go away. Go away. Detention center. Hey, officer! I already tried to show you that also. I know this. What do you think of the Blue Badger? What do you think of Lana's cell phone? No, you don't think anything about Lana's cell phone? Okay, what do you think about Goodman's note? No, you haven't heard of SL9? What do you think of this switchblade knife, huh? No, that's right. You were just the same as the knife thing. Hey, how'd you feel about a steak lunch? You have no idea what that is. You've never seen food before? Dude, you are stupid. This is why you're never gonna be a detective. You look at the autopsy report? No, we already did that. What do you think of the King of Prosecutors trophy? Oh, you don't think anything of that? Okay, so, okay. You think of Goodman's ID? I think we're pretty sure we already presented this to you. That's what? My head was a blank till this very moment. Now you remember. Yeah, you already said all this shit. Okay. That card was the cause of it all! Oh, man! There's nobody else here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Seeing a fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life. No comments from the peanut gallery. Hey, that's rude. What do you want? What do you want from me, huh? I've been everywhere that I am allowed to be. Every single place. God, I am so bothered. There's nothing else to present to you. Where's Jake? Why don't you tell me where he is? Yeah, it's determined. You're just, okay. Let me in enough to talk to security. So that's where Miss Star saw the incident from. You can probably see quite a lot from up there. That probably means she wasn't lying when she said she saw Miss Sky stab him. Where's the security guard anyway? Well, this is just something I heard, but apparently he went out to buy coffee for Miss Star. That woman is a force to be reckoned with. Alright, that didn't help. A little bit of extra dialogue, a lot of bit of nothing. Absolutely nothing. No one is here. Why is all this stuff re-examinable? It's the same shit. Yeah, I should tell me what he was like. Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, "I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me." That's how he's always been. Kinda gets under your skin, doesn't it? Alright, I guess we have new dialogue. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. No, see, because, like, that was the exact same dialogue, too. Quite tidy, what a nice desk, easy to use, polished so high, yeah, see your own reflection. Strange, why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you, yeah. Chess player, whatever. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. Edgeworth's not good for heights then. He's got somebody get him for him, like Detective... Dude, why you keep fantasizing about Detective Gumshoe right now? We have a case to do. You put your man crush away. Goodness. Oh, Phoenix goes for the instant tea bags. I bet you'd like one from Detective Gumshoe, wouldn't you? Okay, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? Oh, but why am I picturing Wendy Oldbag? I don't understand. Dude, there's nothing. There's nothing here. It's all the same dialogue. Do you understand? No matter what I click on, it's the same words in the same order. They come out with the same inflection. They serve the same purpose. It's so flabbergasting. So flabbergasting. Hey, do you have any ideas? No, I know you don't. What if I present you with what we just got? Here, see this? I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things. Indeed they do. So everybody is aware of the fact that I have been everywhere and seen everything, right? And it's not just me. Everybody's cool with that? Everybody understands that I have done my very best here? Alright, good. I assume I didn't hear any objections from any of you. Let's just walk in, yeah. Can I be open? You don't need anybody's permission! If Meekins is the guard to the evidence room, why have I not been able to get permission from him to go in there? Hello, would you let me go in the... You don't do anything, man. What am I supposed to do with you? Yo, have you seen the victim's shoe? Yo, have you seen the crime photo? Oh. Hey, why do you have that? That's... From the day. It was taken at the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man! Innocent! If this is a dream, sir... Oh, we already did this to you also, damn it! Yo, have you seen the floor plans? They're pretty fucking interesting. What? You don't know what to do with floor plans? If I show you Goodman's note, will you let me in the goddamn evidence room? Hey, if I show you a parking stub, will you let me into the evidence room? Hey, if I show you the King of Prosecutors trophy, would you let me into the evidence room? Hey, if I show you my attorney's badge? Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Go ahead, sir, laugh! Laugh at me, sir! Haha, huh? I know what you want to say! You're going to tell me how she has one just like it! Me? Why would I? I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere! I'm alone! All alone! Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir! Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Damn, that was worthwhile! Super worthwhile. This is the part where we look it up again. Ace Attorney, rise from the ashes. Guide. Let's see, okay, we already clicked on this one. Which means this is hopefully the right one. Okay, trial, this is day 2 investigation. Is it not? I believe it is. Oh my god, there's 4 days in this thing. We're not even halfway done! Oh god, okay. Finding blood traces. Oh, we already did that. Oh, maybe we're on day 3 trial former? Maybe we're on day 3 investigation, actually. Okay, if we're on day 3, then that's better. Oh, nope, we are not on that. Absolutely not on that one. Whoopsies. Trial... No, day 2 investigation still. Evidence room, entrance guard station, detention center, visitors room. Officer Meekins, yes, here we go. Watch out for his megaphone. Oh, great joke, guys. Present Goodman's ID to jog his memory, crime details, reason for arrest. However, you got the videotape. Looks like you'll need to investigate the scene further. Move to the Criminal Affairs Department. Talk to Gant. Edgeworth evidence room. After talking, examine the chief of detectives. Tells you to Gant. Yeah, I got the Goodman's lost item report. Need to investigate the evidence room, but you need Gant's permission. Talk to Gant again. I did that already. I talked to him all day long. What do you want? You've got to be kidding me! Fine, all of you just unsubscribe. I don't care. I deserve it. Whatever. Go for it. Jerk off while you do it, because it feels so good. It doesn't matter to me, man! Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Raito asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Not so I can fuck you.
Now, Raito.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Raito, please, do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give them 50 no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir, it's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Heh, looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. But that dialogue option wasn't available before. I tried talking to him. He still had the 2 checks. I don't understand. Okay, take on. Oh yeah, now we can go to the guard station. To the guard station! Evidence room is beyond that door, and we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha! The card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina's sky so gray? Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions? Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Yeah, but like, speak to us anyway. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on a wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer. Grark! What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case... Oh yeah, that's right, I have to give him the frickin'... I gotta give you the steak lunch. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Starr. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see, I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meeky. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago... Well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. But that's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Bust the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Yeah, it was Goodman's.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can re-investigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look, the 4th number. It's a perfect match. Dude, whose ID card is 777777? What the fuck is that about? It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card, if he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
All right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Hey, have you seen this ID card record?
The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shoot in hand.
This is neither Wild nor West here.
Aha, but that and this are 2 different things entirely.
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Okay, well now just let me in the evidence room. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. Or must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Eek!
Whoa!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if I give him 50, go ahead, investigate the room. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's true. So, Chief of Police Gant, will loan anyone 50 bucks? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Dude, I'm done with getting more evidence. We've got like 2 full racks of it. Even I can't eat that many ribs, man. Okay, evidence room floor plans, okay. Well, where are the cameras located then? I assume everywhere. If there's a blind spot. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation, again. I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Haha, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? You know, I really want to just show you this ID card record first. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Oh, damn. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? I don't know, man. But that was worth showing. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock! If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Okay. Gotta present more stuff to you. What do you think about some of the other stuff we found here? If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing. Okay. Alright then. It's locker. I don't think there's anything more to really ask you about. So, let's examine. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would? Hey, pal, our security is high-tech around here. There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is. Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal. That's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out on Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. Yeah, because this case is so goddamn long. And, I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Damn, you don't say, huh? Oh, hello. Ooh, what's this? Blood! It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Yes, we should. Time to spray. Got blood right there. Any blood over in this general vicinity? Oh, we got blood right here, sir! Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Alright, there's not gonna be any more blood on those ones. How about... No? Nothing on the paint, nothing on the... Oh my god, look at all that blood. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
This locker's open, but no blood on it. That seems like that's gonna be pretty much everything. What is a saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room? Damn. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Alright, yeah, sure, just add that to the court record, along with, like, the million other things that we've been adding. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all those pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try to put it back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, this is gonna take, like, hours. Got blood on that one. No. No. That looks like the top. Come on now. Oh, God. Dude, I hate this so much. This is a terrible way to do a puzzle. Nothing fits. Oh, God. Why? Oh, ho, ho, ho! No. 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 Aha! No. It's gotta be that. It's not that? It's gotta be that. Dude, this is the piece. Why are you doing this to me? It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this. It's gotta, it's... This has to be a joke. This is just a big joke. Why isn't that one it? Absolutely unbelievable. Oh my God. Oh, got it. Nope. Yes, sir. Perfection, thank you. Well deserved, if you ask me. Watch, I'm gonna get this next one without floundering a single one. Alright? Just you wait. You thought I was lying! How much you wanna bet? $5 I solved the rest of it with no mistakes. No mistakes. No. Everybody jealous of my puzzle solving skills. Okay, well it can't be that one, so it has to be this one. Everybody jealous of my puzzle solving skills. But which side is this? Unbelievable! Hey, I was right, alright? Like, it's fine. Looks like we're missing a piece. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken. Just pieces missing. Really? How do you understand that, sir? Look, that's gonna do it for this episode. This episode's 15 minutes long. That's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Sunburned. I'll see you guys next time.